Oh yeah, straight into the aggression. Bumper jumping right in, trying to cut the team in half on the side of the Dallas Fuel. It works. You lose OG, but you've lost the main source of damage now for the Titans as well. Quick kills have to come in here for the Titans in order for them to stabilize, and it's looking like that's going to happen. And they will be picking up the first control of the point.
Still ready to just wreak havoc here.
Okay, is there any kind of follow-up here? It's not looking likely. Bumper got picked, got blown up. Looks like he got a bit ahead of himself there, Bumper. The aid from OG with that fire strike gonna be too hot for him to handle, and this is looking like a one fight for the Dallas Fuel. Vancouver Titans gonna have to back off and regroup.
Well, it's stall time at the very least. They're actually playing this very well. Everyone's sustaining. They're gonna get Bumper back into this fight, and they have a solid chance of winning this one, this Vancouver.
Seems like it. Dallas is not able to close it out. There it is. Flank shattered straight in. Kill on closer. Zachary gone as well. I spoke too soon, X. Thought that the Dallas Fuel would be able to close the fight, but the Titans, they just are able to withstand at all times, and they will take the first point on Oasis.
And it ends with the saddest grab in the world. You try.
I did.
Well, the support line is, you can't give them enough credit by how often they're able to just keep Bumper alive, but they also have the playmaking ability like this.
You got it in the middle there. If you get knocked out into it, it is tough. It takes you time to get back up into the fight. You might as well be dead. And well, someone's still gonna go ahead and oblige him to kick things off on the side of the Dallas Fuel. Two of them down already. AKM hanging on by a thread, but that won't be for long. Twilight snipes him. The Vancouver Titans gonna get first control quickly as possible here. Grab gets thrown out. Ongo doing the best he can, and there it is. The trance comes online. He hits it immediately. And now we managed to trade 1-for-1. Closers out, but we lose Bumper, and this could be a one fight for Dallas Fuel, or are they gonna prove me wrong once again?
It's getting close. They just need to be aggressive. Hoxel's out there waiting to be eliminated. Finally take him down and push him through. But they end up trading Zach again.
Oh man, the DMAC on note as well. Someone through the aim, the tracking, so good. We're up at 99%. And it's just like that. Ah, Hex, it's unbelievable. Dallas Fuel not able to get the flip 2 times running. It's a clean 2-0 victory on Oasis for the Titans and a 1-0 lead in the series in this first to 3. Again.
They've given up the high ground here, and now they're pushing. That's huge. They've got a big isolation here. Bumper charges back to his team. Vancouver's in an uncomfortable spot. They're all solo health. This is such high energy. And they had to put so many resources to keep Bumper alive that they've lost their Zarya.
Someone Sue is out in the middle of nowhere. No shields to be found, nowhere to hide. Good focus fire there from Dallas Fuel. Hoxel decides now it's time to fight though, and they're here to tango. Hex, 2 permanent ticks picked up for Dallas Fuel. What's the follow-up here? Grab is thrown in. That's going to get the blow on the side of Titans. Sound barrier, perfect timing there to keep Bumper up, or at least buy a little bit of time. They need to get a trade back here though. The Titans will be the grab. Ongo has the trance.
They're trying to get it in here. Now Transcendence comes out on the other side. They do trade out. OG goes down. Slime out of it means he's not going to be back in the fight for a very long time. And with the Diva DMAC and Hoxel falling, Dallas will take the first point of King's Row and unlock that payload.
There, they would have had it. If they had 3, they would have had that point. Instead, it's going to be another challenge here for the Titans, and they're going to halt the Dallas Fuel right in front.
It's absolutely the worst place on King's Row to be stopped as well. The run back could not be any further.
Just throwing Discord here, Bumper, just throwing everything out of whack for the Fuel. Nope, once again though, coming up with a big kill, and Unko gonna follow it up. 2 supports down for the Titans. Dallas may have a chance despite Bumper's best efforts.
Well, it's just really good peel there. I mean, even though the shatter came in, it wasn't enough.
They've got the ults to play with. Minute 20 on the clock here for Dallas. Another shatter from Bumper. Now their target stunned. There's the grab getting thrown in though by AKM, deciding to try and turn it around, and it is going to work. 2 key kills right off the bat here for Dallas. And the Titans once again having to back off immediately. One here who could possibly challenge. Bumper had to go for a Roadhog to try and keep him alive. I mean, taking AKM out is big. That's a lot of damage gone now for Dallas Fuel.
Slime is only alive by the grace of his Brigida. He was so low earlier, but the armor pack came up, and now getting these single kills usually is great for the defense with the respawn advantage. Trying to close it out, they grab them off of the payload.
Oh man, Bumper is so bonkers, it's nuts. That's 3 kills for Bumper so far in this fight. Bumper's just doing it single-handedly, Hex. It's like, right, if you guys aren't gonna wake up, I'm just gonna go ahead and have to handle this myself. 4 kills for Bumper. And it's gonna fall apart here for Dallas unless they can touch the card. OG makes it in the nick of time. 3 players alive here for Dallas, but now they're gonna run head first into the rest of the Titans.
Still not gonna be enough. You keep losing players like this, eventually you will get pushed off, and that is where the payload will stop right before there.
Take a look at it.
You don't often see a Roadhog come out because people forget about the environmental abilities on this map. AKM's not going to forget anytime soon. Yoink! Right off the cliff.
And then he does it 10 seconds later, he does it to OG.
Yeah, the impact of Bumper at the final point. Now these teams clash. Very low. OG gets fire struck.
Yeah, brilliant play there from Bumper. So difficult to keep those tanks up once they start dropping low. Too much pressure. Vancouver Titans just plow through the Dallas Fuel here on the defense. They just can't do anything about it. Notice D-Max. Bumper doesn't care. Just head straight on through.
I've seen better defenses from those paper-mache banners that they hold outside of high school football games before they run through. That was completely one-sided.
He can win it. Hawksall decides it's time to go for the rally though, but the grab is waiting. AKM wastes not a second. Perfect play from him, and it's looking like, hey, we are still gonna have OG taken for a ride. Someone Sue's there to capitalize on it.
There's been trades back and forth. The Shatter comes in. They do get a couple of more, and the Titans somehow, some way, pull it off again. They've won so many of these fights short-handed.
And so the Titans now, they're heading into the fight. Slime's got the sound barrier, going to use it as soon as that grab goes off, and they are going to be getting into this. But Zachary coming up with the goods. 2 kills for him.
Very nice. Actually committed sound barrier too, but that's all good. Rally comes in.
Good for it, and again, no, 2 big self-destruct kills as soon as the fight starts off. Someone Sue trying to kick it off with the grab. Trying to bring the Dallas Fuel in. Once again, Note delivers.
By Dallas. Teams the rally. Note Bomb gonna come in right here, over the top. Grab separates half of them. It's just Note, he's a magician.
Of it all, he is going to get that grab off AKM. Doesn't bring anybody in, however. Zachary trying to play aggressive, goes for a stun there, and gets punished immediately. Titans gonna get all the kills now. Grab even a bit of overkill, but they don't care. Get the job done. 2.5 minutes on the clock now to win the map for the Titans. And more of an edge as AKM is the one getting focused down. A lot of damage getting rained onto him, and he is gonna go. 3 quick kills there for the Titans. Who is left here to keep things alive for the Fuel? Nope, gonna be able to buy a bit of time here. Fancy footwork on his side, but OG eventually gonna get whittled down, and this is going to be it. The Titans are going to extend their lead in this series, win on King Row, and 2-0 in the score.
The question is, how do you stop these Vancouver Titans? You open up fights with kills, you play almost perfectly, and you still can't pull it off.
Everything that's in front of him.
OG is trying to do the same on the other side, but he runs into a Haxel flail. Haxel cleans up 2 with both tanks down. That one's over. Back to spawn.
Oh, there's Unko now, down on the low ground. Unko's in a bit of a tight spot. Bumper decides now's the time to go for the primal. Yanu finds the kill on Zachary, and OG's gone as well. So things continue to shape up nicely here for the Titans as they continue to get ult after ult online.
And they're gonna be able to save a couple too. This Nano is gonna be saved for Bumper, and it'll get him back up to primal levels too. This has been completely one-sided, all about the execution for the Dallas offense.
Oh, well, here we go. Grab, open it up. Gift from a boy named Sue. They're in, and this is going to be the trade coming in here from AKM, hoping for a follow-up. It's just not meant to be. Down to 55 seconds on the clock now for the Dallas Fuel, and this is where the Titans can take a leap out of the shock book if they want. Lock him up in the spot. Unko gonna zip his way down to the point, but he is gonna be the only man here with everybody from the Titans just running after him. He's a goner, and that is going to be it for the offense on the side of the Dallas Fuel. Note, going to stagger it out just a little bit longer, but he is the only one who's gonna be here. I mean, you do have a Tracer. They went for the Tracer, but again, it's not gonna be enough here, AKM.
There's a Primal coming in. Now they're gonna rally in as well. The Primal gets slapped immediately. Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight is a monster. He just keeps ruining everybody's day on the side of Dallas. OG's pinned in the back. He's getting soloed by Haxel. Haxel doesn't even care. You got a hamster squeaking his way through this fight. It's not going to be for long, though, with the Bionade. No healing for Note, and that will be the Titans. Hard hold on the defense versus the Dallas Fuel. It couldn't have gone better for him. This is fine. Dallas right now are sitting in a room that's on fire.
No, it's gonna take them a little bit longer to get the DPS composition stuff. They get their first kill. OG sullying his record. Does it count if he gets resurrected though? Because he's brought back to life.
Oh, buddy. That's a tough one. We'll leave it up for there, but I see a kill on the board here. So they will evade the fate of the Florida Mayhem.
EMP almost ready.
They will not join that illustrious club.
Oh, this one's over. This one is absolutely over. Style points going to the Vancouver Titans. And as clean as it gets, the one death, the only one for the Vancouver Titans, as they will move on to the semifinals and play the New York XL.
Now, what I'm wondering is how the New York XL feel watching this match. You know, they start sweating. You know, is it hot in here? It's hot in here. Going into the match tomorrow. Let's take a look at our player of the match, brought to you by Omen by HP. And it just so happens to be the man in question with the lethal grin, Bumper.
Yeah, very stoic there. Only grins when he hits plays like this. Doesn't matter exactly how many people you hit. It's about who you hit. You take down your opposing main tank with those shatters. It's enormous. You saw his Reinhardt. We all know and love what to expect from that. The Roadhog came out, absolutely clutched it here towards the end. He's just able to air control so well. He almost gets knocked there. He danced over the hole on Oasis about 3 times, his Reinhardt. I have no idea how he did it. And then he had a very good Winston as well. His only flaw in the game was dying that one time on Hammond.
Why do you have to do it, Hex? Why do you have to do it? I don't know if you realize how close they were to getting the perfect map.
Yeah.
So that was beast, but there you have it, Bumper. Some solid numbers. It was a quick match. You know, so you can't really see those